low.
And when I'm Chevy, this thing of having your small boys supporting Arsenal,
it's very wrong.
It's very wrong.
You cannot make
child abuse. That thing it falls under child abuse.
Yours truly.
Did you say those kids?
Yours truly. Just switch the camera. You can just swing it and see this kids.
Yes.
And
just
see
swing
this,
it.
Just swing it.
Just swing the camera. Yours truly.
Just swing the camera.
And just show us those bright futures there.
And then you think these young boys are worthy of playing?
They should be supporting Arsenal. Should they be wearing Arsenal?
No,
is it fair for them to wear Arsenal kit?
No, it's not.
No,
you cannot
guys.
make kids support Arsenal at all costs.
But now you can't have kids being depressed from this age.
Nah,
by the time they're 18, brother, they'll give up on life.
Imagine you're 18 and you have no Champions League and
no Premier League, nothing. You just know about FA Cup.
It's fine for you to support Arsenal and Manchester United because you supported them when they were in top. But the young kids, leave them out. It's close. It's borderline child abuse. It's borderline child abuse to make kids support Arsenal and support. Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day. Full-time footy. The boys are back. Sibuyile footy.
And specifically, I am back.
We are back with the pioneer.
Yes. They're back with.
We are back with Kevin De Bruyne.
With me. Man, it's been long, man.
It's been a long time. There's been a lot
to talk about, and there's been a lot that I wanted to talk about, man. Damn, man.
No, but in your absence,
I want to release, man, because there was just a lot, guys. From PSG to Chelsea and now to Man City. You can just see the Madrid. And Madrid effect is all over the air. Man.
And you can see it's all white. It's all white today. It's all white today. Straight to the final. But
we are representing magnified as well as representing Madrid.
Yeah. So let's just wrap it up for people who have not watched in a long time, and for you who has not been here for a long time. There's been a lot of stuff that has happened. There's been a lot of stuff, but I think today we just need to touch on the Madrid comeback.
So, okay, I think let's just start with it from the beginning.
Yeah.
With PSG, right?
With 2 goals.
The first leg, Madrid was embarrassing. It was just so bad. I mean, they were not attacking. It's like they just wanted to go there and get a draw, and then they will handle the business in the second leg.
Yeah.
And when they lost, I think they lost what? 1-0, 2-0?
They lost 1-0, yeah. On the first
1-0. I'm like, nah, man. Madrid is going to go through here. I told Niels. I literally told Niels. I was like, Niels, please. Madrid is going through.
Then,
this is finished, man. And then they went there.
So that's your conclusion from that match.
My conclusion is that we don't have a player there anymore.
Apparently, Greenwood has more goals than Messi and is on bail. Even Fred, dog. I mean, there's no player there anymore. We just. And then second leg.
Man. Modric started this thing. Modric is a player, guys. You know, actually, okay, it was not that game. But Modric is
even that game, because Donnarumma made a mistake for the first goal.
Yeah.
The second goal, Modric just basically picked a pass that no one could see. Then picked out Benzema. Benzema caught.
Benzema has been brilliant, man.
Then
he just wants to be Ronaldo's knockout record. Oh yeah.
So it was not Ronaldo.
These are gold type of situations we're talking about here. Yeah. And you know who's not featured.
So is Benzema featured in the GOAT debate?
I'm saying these are goat things. What I'm saying is that these are goat things. These are things we remember we'll always remember Benzema for the 2021-2022 season.
No.
Champions League knockout. We'll always remember him. 2017, 2018, 2016, 2017, 2013, 2014. We'll always remember Ronaldo for those knockout runs.
So,
and Ramos.
So what I've realized that it was not Ronaldo, it was just Madrid. It was not Ronaldo, it was just Madrid.
be clear. We have to be clear, right? We have to be clear. I will agree to a certain extent that we can agree that it was not solely on Ronaldo.
Yes,
it was also
yes.
like a team thing.
Yes,
But here's where but comes from. Who built the tradition? Ronaldo was the leader of building that tradition.
Yes.
But
Let's look. No, guys. What? What is
What's
your
your opinion on the thing you're saying? Who's the leader of building
He is.
tradition?
That's just how you
But he is.
you like to think.
Madrid hadn't won the Champions League since 2002. They were struggling. Ronaldo came and led the revolution.
And then he left.
And then he left.
And then who's leading the revolution now?
No. But when Max, there's a difference here. Me, I'm not gonna say Pep came and led the Man City revolution. It
Okay.
was led by Mr. Who's that guy? Mancini. Roberto Mancini. He's the one who did that shit, man.
I mean, I think it's the owner with the money.
Whatever on the business side.
So it's
of
Manchester
course,
City
of
basically
course.
because they
Yeah.
because they hired the right manager and when he was not performing they let him
I
go.
feel
They,
Ronaldo should be humble that he played for us.
yes. And he was Ronaldo should
Boys,
play.
please. This is my backyard, eh? This is my backyard here. You're in my backyard here. So please respect me and respect the goat. So please don't talk that. And you know once you start talking like that,
Then-
I think this has become like the way we do things in this podcast. If you wanna get on my nerves, you just stop talking about Ronaldo. I see now. And once you start doing that, I'll start trashing on your goat.
And
You know what I mean?
then it's a never-ending cycle.
And then now it's not gonna end.
No, it's
Because
fine.
I'll start talking about Lionel Messi.
So I was
Who has been
saying
trash for the last whatever. So please.
No, it's fine.
Now we can move on.
Now we can move on, boy, because
Yeah. So second leg they did the thing, man.
Yeah,
I was like,
and then-
okay, now that was.
Shout out to Donnarumma.
Donnarumma kickstarted the comeback.
That was not his first time doing a mistake like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe he's been overhyped or whatever. I think he did a mistake like that in the Euros.
Yeah,
if I'm not-
I'm not.
they did win the Euros.
It's this thing of
They didn't-
overplaying at the back.
But he's always had mistakes in him. So I was not surprised with that.
But shout out
Actually,
to
they should have probably played
Navas.
But Navas also, the Madrid fans were gonna scrutinize him, but they liked him. I don't think they were gonna put a lot of pressure on him. But yeah, man, that was horrible.
And then they went on to play.
So my favorites. They wanted to play my favorites. You see now with that one.
Then they went on to play Chelsea.
From the first leg, I was like, it's over, man. There's no way. 'Cause these niggas, they're so proud about their win last season. Madrid was shit last season, guys. I know they're not like, if we're being honest,
They are not
Madrid
at their
are not
level
at
best.
the best
Yeah.
they are now right now.
But they're
last
much
season-
better than last season.
Last season they were worse. And you know what the one thing about Madrid is? Last season they were horrible, but where were they? Semi-finals, dog. There are levels to these things, eh?
Yeah, I think
Levels. Look at Barcelona. They're on their worst and where were they?
The
Europa League. And they got kicked. They got their asses kicked there in the Europa League by fucking Napoli, bro. Napoli is not even in the final of the Europa League. Imagine.
the greatest thing that we can look at as Barcelona fans that we shot Madrid 4-0. Wow.
That's the only thing you're
That's
happy about.
and that's the only thing, and that's not an achievement
Nonsense.
at all.
Nonsense.
It's just
Talk about the Madrid Chelsea game.
Madrid Chelsea.
Because Kevin, I know, he was
That one.
very worried. Like, he was quiet.
I was not worried.
Very quiet.
No.
3-0. Aye, Kevin.
No, I was not, bro. You see, with the Chelsea one, the first leg. No, man. The moment I knew that Madrid was gonna face Chelsea, I was not worried. I knew this time.
To tell the truth, I was also not worried.
One other thing. Remember, there are teams. Probably how many teams? 4 or 5 teams in the Champions League. You don't wanna face them second leg at the homes.
Madrid
shouldn't
is
do
number
that.
one.
Madrid is number one.
Because you'll never come back at the Bernabeu.
Number 2 is Liverpool.
You don't want to go.
Number 3 is Barcelona. Number 4 is which other team?
I would say probably Bayern.
Bayern.
But Bayern,
they
yeah,
lost.
yeah,
they
yeah,
lost
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So it's a bit tricky about that.
They lost by
But Liverpool, Madrid, and Barcelona, you don't want to face those niggas second leg at their home. It's not
Because-
happening.
so you
If
don't-
that second leg in the Champions League against Liverpool was at Camp Nou, Barcelona was gonna go
Yeah.
through. The 4-0, I'm talking about that.
Yeah.
They were gonna go through. Barcelona have always had that gene in them to say They will lose the first leg. I remember against AC Milan,
they always,
Arsenal back in the day.
they don't
2012
panic.
or
They
whatever.
don't panic.
Messi will come back home and score 4 goals because that's what he does, you know. And then now, when you give them the first leg at home, now you have a chance.
Yeah.
So if you look, Paris, Chelsea, Man City, they all play their first leg away. And then second leg was a little bit big. You're not winning there, man. You're
Never.
not going out with the tie. Okay, you will win. They won, but you didn't go out with the tie, which is the most important thing.
I don't care if he only spoke Ecropili when only was it Rodrigo who scored. Yeah, that was Rodrigo.
That Modric fast.
What do you want me to say?
1, 2, 3.
Man, what do you want me to say?
When you're losing.
When I'm losing. For fast, boy.
The only difference in that game I'm saying is it's just Open Zerbots is more clinical than any of our front line.
And that's Madrid. Unfortunately, that is Madrid.
For me, that was Chelsea good thing, and this season, that's the only difference. We've been finishing our chances.
And
That's
me,
why I want
please,
it.
for me, don't tell me about the shit. I don't care about the shit. The
deserve
shit
it.
of,
You
hey,
deserve to
we
win.
play better,
You deserve
we
to go to the final. There's not deserve here.
No, I don't want to do that
That's what
shit.
Kevin, yeah,
Me, I want this clinical. Clinical.
There
That's
is
what I'm
no,
talking about.
there is not deserve here.
No.
You can't say you deserve
No,
it.
man. We've gone through an era where Higuain missed the seat in the World Cup. You're
Then
not gonna
it's-
come to me
it's-
and tell me
it's-
that Messi deserved to win the World Cup.
'Cause
Fuck
they
Messi, man. I'm talking about Mario Götze went up and scored the goals. You know, so fuck deserve and all that.
We're not
shit.
talking about
So please,
if. We're talking about things that happened.
we're
Like,
talking about things which happened, boy.
and then
So Madrid, they went first like the dealt. Same thing I'm talking about now.
even Manchester
Mendy,
City.
fell on Mendy. Well, they are Mendy.
Oh yeah.
The first leg.
Yeah,
The first leg.
He
He had-
started
he had-
the started the comeback.
He had
Yeah,
horrible.
he
He was yeah.
Just like
No,
Bellerin.
No, not the comeback.
Yeah, it was the
It was the first leg.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Wait, it means
but,
no
the,
pressure,
but
so
the
let's
comeback
just-
started there.
Which comeback?
The
No,
Madrid.
I'm going to Madrid. You won the first
Okay,
leg.
yeah. But the first leg, we're just talking about the first leg. But I
Yeah,
understand
no,
what you're
but
saying.
I'm saying for Madrid to go to the
To go to
second
the
leg,
second leg
needing
and
2 goals or 3 goals,
was
it
because-
started because
They didn't need the goals.
yeah.
Chelsea-
Then
Chelsea, they needed the goal after Chelsea was leading 3-0.
but in a in a quarter final, that's the easiest goal that you can get.
Yeah, that's the easiest goal you can
I know when
get.
the game
And me,
is.
the only thing I'll always talk about, you can't have a different energy to when someone does a mistake like that, and another. Kepa has always been scrutinized for those things. I understand Mendy, whatever.
Kepa has been scrutinized for goalkeeping. As a
No, I don't.
Not to mistakes. He was passing. Goalkeeping was I wasn't FIFA.
Me, I will always defend Kepa.
This
You're
is-
out because of or are you not out because of Mendy?
I wouldn't say that.
You are out because of Mendy.
He
No,
fucking
that's
gave
because
away
he didn't finish
goals.
our chances.
I think
Simple.
didn't give you away 2 goals.
Why?
It wasn't one, man. There's another one which was very, very tricky there. You should have kept it.
Mendy
Mendy always does this.
Mendy was
If you
expected.
put him under pressure, he's gonna do that thing.
He always
He always does
the
this.
thing is
Always.
to
That's why I'm even critical about.
easily sort out the thing. Would you just kick the ball? Don't overplay.
Exactly.
Okay, but in terms of
Exactly.
goalkeeping, about this season, it's been good. Okay, but give him that. There isn't being good. Hasn't played a lot of.
Except for when they
It's like
brought him.
Alonso. Once he plays consistently, you're gonna say, this guy is shit. But if he's playing like 2-3 games, you're gonna say, Alonso is good.
And then
Like, okay, if he remember him, but the whole season, you're gonna see.
and then fast forward,
For me, please, man. You can talk about Mendy and all this.
but
I'm
stupid
saying Mendy-
He always does
stupid
those
mistakes.
stupid mistakes. You see,
Especially this
I can
season,
see.
yeah.
You can see, man. I also saw in Courtois. There was a moment where he was very, very under pressure, and he was, they are human, these guys, except for who? For Edison. Fuck, man.
No, but
Never
even
seen someone do those type of things, and they looked that
Is
way.
it worth
no,
it?
no,
Is
but
it
that's
worth
the
it?
thing. That's the thing
Huh?
because you shouldn't glorify those things. It's not worth it.
No, the risk is not worth it. I'm saying when you're under pressure,
Yeah.
the way you handle yourself.
That's why Mom said, just kick the ball.
Just
man.
kick the ball because it's
Yes,
not worth
yes,
it.
for sure, for
It
sure.
is not worth it. It's like
Yeah, but
he did it against Liverpool. Okay, fine, he did it against Liverpool. It worked, but they still lost. So it was not worth it.
now, okay, that is true because I
It's
remember
like
years
Donnarumma.
ago, Edison, gave away a goal that's unfair. The
Yeah.
one by Salah from the half.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah, but yeah, just kick the ball away.
just kick
man.
the ball away because
If you're under
I
pressure,
think it was Ellison when Scott scored. Scott McTominay. I think he did the same thing. Was it Ellison or Ellison?
it was Edison. He gave the
Yeah,
ball
that's
away to.
oh yeah, it's what Edison.
The last
so
game
Edison
before
has
the
done that
lockdown.
against United and against Liverpool. Yes.
Yes, and when you check, that's not a deciding. Like you don't need to. It's not like if you do that thing, it's a goal. You don't really need to do that. For example, Donnarumma did the same thing. He wanted to control the ball by all costs because they were winning 1-0 the second. Then he kickstarted the Madrid comeback,
For sure.
and then
Yeah, he did. And once you give those Madrid fans something to
they will.
to hope on, you're finished, boy.
Fast forward to the game last week. Oh, okay, this week the comeback against Man City. If you give Madrid a sniff, because once they scored that goal, we knew Guti. Once the first goal came in, once they scored the first goal, we knew.
Yeah, for sure.
And
The second leg.
Oh, second leg, Chelsea.
Second leg. So this niggas, you were leading what? 2-0?
3.
No, I mean at 2-0. At 2-0. And niggas were starting to bash me. Yes. Yeah, I started to get bashed. I'm a Chelsea fans, man. I hate you all, man. I hate you all. I hate
That's what I'm saying.
Liverpool.
Who did that bash? I thought you
Nah.
Maybe not you.
But even you, man. I don't like you guys.
You're just a casual.
I don't like you. Yeah, you're a casualty. You're screwed. I'm tired. You ain't dead. You get what I mean? So please, man. This niggas they're leading 2-0. I was like, fuck, man. You know, I'm worried, but I'm still like, Madrid is not gonna go out. I don't think Madrid have it in them to lose that way.
Yeah,
Because
just
you have
lose
like
without any
a
effort.
huge lead. You have a huge lead.
Yeah,
Talk about
especially
effort,
when
right?
I also was like,
Talk about effort, right? But that thing was gonna be at the same level with Liverpool and Barcelona, man.
Yeah.
And niggas are gonna they're gonna kill
But
me for the rest.
team good
But-
was at the Bernabeu.
That's another thing. Exactly.
It's even more
worse.
shameful to say we trusted that we were going to come back. It's like the City one.
But the thing is with Madrid this season, I've always been like calm and I don't really worry about them.
On some Ancelotti level, even Ancelotti is not
next season-
worried. It's just
Yeah, man.
It's just you.
Next season, Madrid is just gonna do it again, man. And I've had so much success. So now I'm just like, man, anything can happen with Madrid, you know. But then they just fucking doing it all over again. I saw Maxwell. He's not a Madrid fan, but he was emotional as well. You know, I saw him. He was like, "Fuck, man, I remember those Wolfsburg days." You know.
Yeah.
I saw that status. I was like, I know, boy. I know. Guys,
You know,
Madrid.
you see with Madrid,
Madrid,
you write them off every time and they prove you wrong.
Every time.
Every game you write them
That's
off.
so weird, man. How are Madrid always the underdogs? Like, let's just talk about that.
Every time you write them off.
Successful
And
team.
In the Champions League, they're always underdogs.
we always write them off, boy.
Always.
Like we always. Okay,
Always,
I'll say it, man. I always write them off. I just feel like that this season they are weak and they're probably not at their best, but they always come back and they always prove why they're
And the moment
powerful.
where they were underdogs, I remember against PSG, that first one with Neymar and Mbappe.
Oh, Neymar first game.
Yeah. I remember that time I could feel like niggas.
First leg, Neymar, he was.
At Madrid, yeah, it's just.
First game, the
But
first.
Madrid still won the game.
Yeah.
They still won the game. Neymar was turning it up. But
Yeah, and second leg, it was his sister's birthday and he went.
You know Neymar, man. One thing about Neymar.
Then fast forward to the Chelsea game. No, not the Chelsea game. To the City game. I was chilling.
Yeah, but let's just talk about Modric's pass, guys. You see, the moment he hit that pass, I forgave him for 2018. I forgave him for the Ballon d'Or. I was like, okay, it's fine. You know, you played for Madrid, even. I forgave him. You know what I mean? I was always beat about that thing. You know?
No, you see, Modric.
But I forgave him with that. Man.
For what he has done this season, I think it deserves to be in the same seat with Xavi and Iniesta. It deserves to be in the same seat.
For me, I think it's even beyond those motherfuckers, man.
So,
come on, the nigga has 4 Champions League.
I'm just thinking, if you're talking about Xavi and Iniesta, you must also mention Madrid. Modric is even worse because there's a Ballon d'Or now.
So if we're gonna do a Champions League all time,
Yeah.
probably from 2008 or whatever.
Champions League all time, Modric.
Guys! You know, I love Xavi and Iniesta, right? And I really respect the guys for what they did. Like, it was
But it's in
amazing.
terms of Champions
But
League.
guys, we're talking about the Champions League.
But
We're not
it's one-
talking about...
If you say Champions League,
It's one thing to dominate the league. It's one thing to dominate your league.
My only problem is who am I gonna sacrifice, man?
Yeah,
To
that's the
Xavi
thing.
and Iniesta.
And that's why I'm not saying they must. I'm just saying he must be mentioned in the same breath when you mention Xavi and Iniesta. You must also include Modric because he deserves to be
Who will
there.
I think I would probably sacrifice Xavi just because.
They are more of a similar player.
Yeah, not like overall, not like in terms of overall career in the Champions League. Because Xavi played in 2006 with Ronaldinho and them, and he was there, you know. Iniesta, but from 2008 to 2015, Xavi Iniesta played in the final. Man, Iniesta, man, he's the one who kicked you all out with that goal.
yeah, when they robbed.
Yeah, when they robbed you. It was still a brilliant goal if you talk
the
about it.
goal,
It was a brilliant goal. So I think I will just put Iniesta and Modric. But yeah, man, it will be difficult, yo.
Yeah,
I think you know what the thing is, ne? I just feel like those 3-year run of Madrid repeat
Yeah.
in the Champions League.
It is.
I was so much focused on Ronaldo, right?
Yeah.
He's a superstar.
And then
he's a phenomenon.
You took
right?
off your eyes of the
I
team.
took off my
the team.
eyes of the team.
The whole
I
team.
took off my eyes of the way that Modric plays and all that.
And
So
is
I was
it
just
not-
focusing on. I just want to watch a show. I just want to watch Ronaldo's show, you know.
Because before
Now my eyes are opening up.
Because
a
before
bit,
we started
and I'm
recording,
like,
now we're not.
man, okay.
Now we're
You know?
talking about
Yeah.
Casemiro on his own light. We're not talking about Casemiro compared to Busquets as we know, because that was the conversation.
Yeah.
Casemiro and Modric. But right now, boy, you just mentioned Casemiro on his own. When we mention Casemiro, just mention Casemiro. How good was Casemiro that game?
Yeah. Those are my type of favorite. Those type of players. Those are my favorite players.
Which one?
They play with their hearts, boy. They play with their hearts. They play with their hearts, boy.
Yeah.
Dirty ones.
On some
Which is
Yeah.
gonna lead to. Perhaps we should also talk about that in terms of Man City.
Yeah, they
need
don't
those-
have that.
They don't have
They
that.
don't have that.
Those leaders.
I love Kevin De Bruyne and I love you, Kevin.
But Kevin, but no, Kevin. I think he has it, man.
He has it, but I think to instill it, you need to win a big game so that you know that it works. For example,
Yeah, I think that's the next. They need that.
because they need to win something so that
And
they
don't
know.
don't have sort of like a big game under
Yeah,
their belt. Eh?
so-
if I were to be honest,
They don't, they
'cause
really don't.
They beat Chelsea, beat United, man. They're overpowered.
And the only
You
game
know,
that they needed to
Liverpool.
win, they got out by
You
Chelsea.
need to beat Liverpool.
They needed to
In the
win
Champions
against
League,
Chelsea in the final.
Chelsea wasn't.
Yeah, and
And they lost
Chelsea
it.
against the
And
final.
they lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Once
For
in a
sure.
fight,
So City over this whole back period, they don't have a big win.
And I'm saying because
Huh?
Rudiger, what Rudiger showed in that Champions League season against Atletico. Rudiger
Yeah.
fought
Bullying,
with his
sorry.
heart against Atletico.
Rodriguez
Manchester
a fighter, dog.
You see-
That nigga was worrying me in the second leg.
All the Orange James you can say is a quiet guy. What then the field is different.
and he's signing for Madrid.
For no reason.
Who?
Rudiger,
Yeah,
apparently
Rudiger's
signing for
gone,
Madrid.
yeah, he's gone.
And if he signs for Madrid, that's exactly the type of player that you need.
Yeah,
you must
but-
fight up until
You
the
can see
end.
where Madrid is
I
going to
think
be
I was
overpowered.
saying,
And Mbappe is coming.
I can see.
Mbappe is coming.
Oh.
If Mbappe doesn't come, you show me that he's the most stupidest person I've ever seen. Kylian, if you're watching this right now,
Just go to Madrid. Just join them.
please just go to Madrid
Just
for your
join
own
them.
career, for your own good, my bro. You're still
there-
stuck with fucking Neymar there who doesn't even track back. And Messi who's like old age. He's supposed to be in the MLS, man. I don't even know what the fuck he's still doing there.
Messi-
But at least he's in the farm.
He's fading to craze in the final.
Come home, boy. We have Vinicius there. We have Big Ben's there. You love him. You play with him in France. You know. We've got Rudiger now. He's a fight at the back. You know. We've got Kamavinga.
And in the
Come
Champions
on,
League
Kylian.
final. And they're in the Champions League final.
We're in the Champions League final. We're gonna three-peat with you, man.
Imagine.
You know? We're gonna mold you into a superstar, man. And you know, man, it doesn't get better than Madrid.
And
in terms of superstars, he's gonna win the
It's the Ballon d'Or. And as soon as he joins Madrid,
As
the
soon as
Ballon d'Or
he
is
joins
coming.
Madrid,
It's coming.
he said a
It's
good-
prepared. The
he
Ballon
said
d'Or
a-
is already there.
You said a good league as well, because we're gonna watch him now.
Yeah.
But We only watch Kylian for 8 games, guys.
In the Champions
Have you
League.
realized this?
Because you
The whole
never...
season, we watch him for 8 games. Or in the World Cup. That's it.
That's it. And because you never...
No, it can't be, man.
Uber
Remember
Eats,
with
Uber
Messi
Eats
and
league.
Ronaldo, man. You should watch those niggas for 40 games, you know?
Every game.
Scoring 60 goals or whatever. I mean, now, I'm not going to watch PSG versus Reims.
And,
Reims or whatever those things are.
Against
But yeah,
Blues.
man. Yeah, so this was all just coming from the Modric pass. Man, it
Yo,
was,
it was brilliant. It was
yeah,
brilliant. But let's just
you
fast
also
forward.
felt it, man. Yeah, fast forward to Man
Let's
City.
let's fast forward to Man City. Let's fast
The
forward.
moment man.
I'm trying to
I couldn't
remember.
sleep, man.
Boy,
that thing.
I'm trying to
telling
remember.
You, man, I couldn't sleep, man.
Boy.
I was just watching that.
But when you slept,
man,
you slept like a baby.
man.
Because
I slept like a baby.
I don't know who was watching the game. I think Mchling was there. He said wasn't playing. No, I'm not sure who it was. But that pass, all I said is that Rodrigo did justice to that Modric pass, because if it was someone else,
Yeah,
it was
a good finish.
It was a good finish. First time pass, first time finish. If it was okay, I don't want to
For
bash,
sure.
don't want to
For
bash
sure.
Rashford, but if it was Rashford, that was not going to be a goal. So shout out to Rodrigo. And then fast forward to
fast forward
Manchester
to
City.
the Manchester City game. So
Ah,
I
I've
think I
never
just
seen-
wanna continue from where you were talking about Rodrigo, man. He grew up 5 years, man, in one game.
One game.
One game. He grew up 5 years older.
What he has
Now
done?
he's 28, bro. I don't know how old he is, but I'm sure he's like 80 now.
Right now, he doesn't.
Same as Kamavinga, bro.
Right now.
I don't look at Kamavinga and see an 18-year-old.
No,
I look at him and
no.
see a 30-year-old.
A big game player.
A big game player, 30-year-old. He already has like multiple midfielder of the year awards.
He can tell. He
this
can.
point.
He can tell.
You know what I mean? It's just always that one game, just truly. It's just that one game, man. It's just like
And that's why-
so
and that-
Rodrigo.
moves.
And that's what I'm saying.
Rodrigo is 5 years ahead.
I don't think Manchester City, because to have that confidence, to gain that confidence with myself, at least one game under your belt like that. As
Sure,
much
sure,
as Kevin De Bruyne is good, Gundogan is good, all those Manchester City players are good, but they don't have that game that you can say can never be undone. They don't
back
have
home.
that game.
Yeah, they don't, because they haven't beaten. Have they beaten Bayern?
No.
Who did they face last
Okay.
year? In the they faced PSG.
PSG,
PSG. But PSG, we all know PSG, man.
They haven't won the Champions
PSG,
League.
They don't
That's
even,
enough.
yeah, they don't have history.
They haven't
you
won
know?
the Champions League,
It's
so
not
that's
that
enough.
big, yeah?
Yeah, it's just
Beat Madrid, beat Barcelona, beat Bayern, you know?
and win the
those
Champions
guys.
League.
Beat Liverpool in the Champions League. Liverpool is Champions League royalty, guys. We need to understand that as well, yeah? They are Champions League.
They are going for number 7 now.
They're going for number 7 now. They're Champions League. So,
They are
yeah,
the
man.
biggest English team in
in
terms
the
in
Champions
terms of European football, whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not, man.
You cannot,
I'm bitter about it. But my bitterness is not going to help me with anything.
because the facts
I
are
mean, they're
facts.
4 ahead.
Yeah, they are.
No, those motherfuckers are 3 Champions Leagues ahead, bro. We have 3, they have 6.
And in terms of how they are playing, they are also just streets ahead of.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so talk about City, man.
Fast forward, first leg. I think it was a good game of football, but
Yeah, it was.
I
But-
told,
but in terms of-
but I told the chance, Uti,
This is bad.
they are going to regret it. That's not how you play
Yeah,
football.
that's not how you play
That's
football.
not how you
So
play
in the first
football.
leg,
That's not how you play
Casemiro and Benzema are smiling after the game. It's like, it looked like after the final whistle.
They
everyone
knew.
was
The biggest winner.
Urvel.
The biggest
winner of the game was Madrid,
was
guys.
Madrid.
Like,
On the first
you can even talk about anything you want.
Because-
the biggest winner was Madrid.
Was Madrid, because
Yeah.
as
Everyone was talking about Benzema's goal. I mean, come on,
and
man.
they played very badly.
They played very bad.
And if you play very badly and you're still 1 goal behind
One goal
Manchester City,
behind
And
Manchester
it's
City.
4-3, it's not like
and
It's
that
4-3.
is and that is why
Bruh, you don't do
someone
those.
plays so bad.
Like
scores 3 fast
if we
goals.
were talking about
And
Champions League, you don't.
you don't do that. You
You don't
must
do that
finish.
in
You
the-
must
That's what I'm
finish
saying.
off.
For 3.
Mentality, we don't have winners.
4-3
Yes.
is bad, man.
We must
Boy.
have
Bad
winners,
scoreline.
winners.
I mean, even if they were still doing
away goal.
away goals, that's
It
not
was
going
still
to
bad.
worse.
Why was going to be
because
worse?
Madrid was just gonna go. Let's just score 1 goal
Because
Yeah.
and chill.
the chance, but you cannot fault City because there's no one who has scored maybe more than 5 goals in the Champions League semi-final. But I'm saying it's not like. But I'm saying that can never
do you
be
mean?
that can never be your excuse for not scoring a goal, because it's not like you didn't score 4 goals because someone was defending against you. You had the chances to score the 4 goals and you just let them pass, because then you can't use the excuse, Guti. I played very well because I scored 4 goals at least. And I said it to Madrid were poor in the first leg. If they can just get decent, if they can just be decent, not play world-class football, if they can be decent, and they'll kill the City team.
Yeah.
What happened in the second leg, I think they needed that AFCON ref because that man who ended the match at 85, that's the man that they needed. They needed that man who ended the match at 85. They
really needed that guy. Like for
2 goals in 2 minutes.
Let's just talk about that comeback, guys, right? Where do you rank that comeback? Liverpool and the 6-1 winner by Barcelona, man.
I think
between these 3 comebacks.
No, I think with comebacks, it always matters, Guti. Where do you end up? Because as much as
where do you end up?
because as much as I love the PSG, but they got knocked out.
They got nowhere. They got knocked out in the second round.
Yeah. So
and honestly, when you get such a comeback like that one, you're supposed to win it.
You're supposed to win it.
You see, when
so
Barcelona
far,
got that one, I was like, Barcelona's winning.
And that is why, boy. As much as I wouldn't like Madrid to win the Champions League. I also wouldn't like Liverpool, so right now I'm just watching football. But with the performances Madrid has pulled this season in the Champions League, they will definitely win the Champions League. Because
that's
there's
a bold statement right there.
Because there's no way.
Definitely.
But I'm saying how
because boy, there's no way.
Will it be able to Liverpool to come out with just the Carabao?
Bro, that's what we've been talking about.
It's possible.
Do you know this other day I was talking with some Liverpool fan.
They're going for
you do know that, like, I spoke about this, I think, from way back. I was like, if United can make top 4 and Chelsea's just number 2, we have had the same season.
Yeah.
Because you're number 3 or whatever.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. We're champions of the Champions League. You don't have any trophy. It's just Carabao, bro.
You're just like Chelsea. You're just like Chelsea. And if Arsenal makes the top 4, you're just like Arsenal. But
just like Arsenal, bro.
You're just like Arsenal.
It will kill you. And that will be the most painful shit ever, bro.
Why? Because
look, it's only
for everything.
Now, and everything is in May.
Yeah.
By the 29th of May, everything will be done.
Yeah.
Finished.
If you come up with the Carabao. But they beat me.
No, guys.
No, I think
our Liverpool fans, it's shame, man.
It's shame, man.
There's a lot which might go wrong, eh?
Hey, there's a lot, and there's nothing. The only thing that's in the back is Carabao.
By the time they play the final, they will have known the outcome of the Premier League and FA Cup. So if they go to the final, having lost these 2 things,
the FA Cup final is
it's next week. It's next week.
Yeah, it's next week. I saw that.
Yes,
and then
that's what I'm saying.
I want them.
Then they go to the final.
I wish they only win Carabao, which they've already done.
You see that the Champions League.
Yo, it should be beautiful, man.
Yeah, you see the
They
Champions.
shouldn't beat you, man.
No, they beat me in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, they
And it's like Chelsea. Chelsea, the only thing they're fighting for is that. So
yeah, FA Cup only.
So that's their biggest game this season, to be honest.
Yeah.
But with Liverpool, that's the thing. If you have options, you never commit to something. If you have options, like anywhere in real life, also, like for example, if you have a girlfriend, and now you have other options, you'll never commit to it. Not to say you'll never, but as long as you have options, you never really. It's difficult to commit because you don't know, and they have a chance of winning the Champions League, the league, and the final.
Is that what you're saying about yourself, Maxwell?
No, that's on some Liverpool level. Yeah. So on some Liverpool level, I'm just saying, if you think you can win the Champions League and you can still win the league, but you see right now for Manchester City, they have no other options but to win the league. So their focus is only winning the league. But if you still think you're going to win the final and
so that was from when we said who do you rank in those comebacks?
Comeback. I think
Maxwell
the
has
Liverpool.
been talking about explaining about that.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh yeah.
So which one is bigger?
I think it's Liverpool because
they won.
The Liverpool
They
went on to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
And then that's why I diverted to the Madrid one, because I think with so many comebacks for Madrid, it's only fair or it's only justice that they go on and win the Champions League.
Madrid,
okay, so for me,
that Wolves back on.
that Ronaldo hat-trick
That
in the
Ronaldo
second leg.
hat-trick.
You see that one? That one is goat things, boys.
You can never, whether you want to forget
Goats?
it or you don't.
You can't.
You can't.
You
It can never be undone.
Those are goat things.
It can
That's
never be
truly.
undone.
Reminded me of Drogba in the Allianz Arena.
It can never
But
be
that one's
undone.
it's a trick, boy. It's a trick.
No, I'm just saying because
3-2.
no, I'm just saying because Kevin, it's Bayern.
You see now.
Again, Allianz Arena.
Home, yeah.
Everything is against you there.
Yeah, and
It can never be undone.
and honestly, right?
You need those
Honestly,
players,
right?
yeah.
I think the closest final that we've had. Oh, okay. Since then, it was. I think I enjoyed that one, man. And then the Bayern one.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't enjoy the match.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it, Chef.
Because you were just a spectator. You're neutral.
Okay, and the 2014 one of Madrid
And Atletico.
Atletico.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that 2012 one, man, man. Fuck. Okay, I hate you all, right? But that final, I know. That one will remain in my memories, guys. Fuck, man.
You.
Fella, the first thing you have to realize, it was the aliens, man. That's Bayern's backyard.
That was for me. Cemented the trash.
That was Bayern's backyard, bro.
The whole game was defense, and the whole campaign in that, the whole season in that UEFA.
Yeah, and
It
the
was
way you
like-
got
because
it,
in the
the way you
semi-final
got
we
there as well.
We beat him pass and
And remember, you beat Barcelona in their peak, 2012, bro. That was their peak.
Attack.
Anyways, yeah. So for me, right? I think I'll, in terms of comebacks, I think I'll go with the Madrid one, man. I can see Liverpool. I remember the Liverpool thing. It was an Anfield. Barcelona was shit, if we're to be honest. They were shit.
They were. On some Valverde.
They didn't even have a lot of chances. They didn't even have a lot of chances.
Yeah, they didn't. They were
They were just-
outplayed. They were just outplayed.
Messi was like a chicken there. You know, there's the African chicken.
Headless one.
You know the chicken that we eat back at home in
Yeah.
Makai.
And then
Very
they-
active, those ones.
And then
eh?
there's this.
Then there's those one that were KFC.
Yeah, those
And
one. Yeah.
Messi was a KFC chicken.
Quality cookies. I guess we call it cookies.
You know what we call it? Yeah, we call Messi Bapanya. Messi was a Bapanya that day, bro.
Long tooth.
Those who know Venda.
Long tooth. Yeah, those ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
The white ones.
Yeah, that one. That's Messi. What do you call it? What do you call it?
Long tooth.
Eh?
Long tooth.
Unam tutu. Like I said, Lionel unam tutu Messi, bro. Messi is a Bapanya, guys. Messi was a Bapanya in that game.
So that's why he scored 2 goals in the first league.
Yeah, so whatever. But he was a chicken. He was a literal chicken there.
No, but I think
So for me, I think I'll take the Madrid one, man.
Also
This one,
because you're a fan.
Like, also, right, me, to be honest, right, I wasn't really rooting for Madrid, man, like this season. I was just like, okay, if you get the
let's
final,
see how
it's fine,
far
you know?
you can go.
Even if you lose, I'm not going to be that hurt, because I know next season,
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
Next
Madrid
season.
and Chelsea are very similar. Because same thing last year.
Madrid are the Spanish Chelsea.
Yeah.
They are the Spanish Chelsea. They'll always find a way
You know,
to.
back to Madrid, we are there.
So when Man
Oh,
City,
okay.
Man City got there, Pella, I remember Man City were playing way better than Madrid. And it's Man City, guys. It's 2-0. It's 89 minutes. 89, bro. 89. You're leading 2-0. 2. Against a quality team like Manchester City.
And you see,
come on,
and what I saw what I saw with
Madrid is goated, eh?
what I saw with Manchester City is what you were saying. They don't have big game players. As soon as the first goal came in, you could see they were waiting for the second one, and the second one came in. Then you knew the third one was coming because even Pep was no longer.
Nah, by the moment Rodrigo put in that second, I was like, game over.
It's done. I told
Me myself was like, game.
I just knew.
Never in my life.
I knew what I've seen that movie before. We equalized before 90 minutes. Before it's the first half of the extra time, Benzema would have scored.
Yeah.
The
For
first
sure, man.
5 minutes of the extra
sure,
time.
man.
The first 5 minutes
sure,
of
man.
then it's done.
What I'm saying is, I've never seen Madrid lose in extra time. The only time I've seen Madrid lose in extra time, it was against Bayern in 2013, and we lost in penalties.
But you,
And you know who missed the penalties? Fucking hell, bro. It was Ronaldo and Kaká. Yo,
hey, Mourinho
was I
said,
not pissed?
That's
Mourinho
the
was
case.
pissed, dog.
Mourinho
I
was-
remember that.
it's
Damn
saying-
it.
Mourinho-
That's the only time I remember us losing in extra time.
I saw Mourinho apparently saying that was the only time he has cried after a football match because he didn't understand, and the players he was rooting for to score the penalties are the players that missed. So there's nothing more that he could have
Yeah,
done.
Kaka's penalties. When I remember Kaka's penalties was bad, man. Kaka's penalty was bad.
Then
But anyways.
run it back to Bayern against Madrid again when Casemiro was supposed to get a red card and Vidal or yellow.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
Casemiro and then Vidal missed the penalty.
Missed the penalty,
And then they
yes.
went to extra time. You know what happens in extra time? Ronaldo will kick.
Man.
He'll never survive.
Man,
Like he
you
must
know what
just
happens,
Hey,
man.
Marcelo,
Now we're talking about people who are not Bapanya now. Yeah. this is not a Bapanya that we're talking about here. Eh? No, Tutu is not.
We're not talking about chickens.
Those
These
are
goats.
big time players. Eh? These are goats. We're talking about goats here.
No
You see?
chicken.
Do you see now? Chicken, goat.
Goats.
Chicken and goat. Eh? It is what it is. But
Yeah,
yeah, man,
no,
that was
no.
catastrophic. For me, I think Pep shouldn't have taken off Rodri. I think Rodri is the one who I think is a fighter in that team. He's a fighter, man.
Personally,
And remember, Pep lost last year's Champions League because of Rodri. He didn't play him.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Did it again now, you took him off. And then you lost again.
wasn't Rodri injured in that game? Because I remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless if he was injured, which is De Bruyne. De Bruyne, I think he was hurt. That's why he took him off.
no, he was.
Yeah,
not.
the Bruyne was
He was.
for Rudy.
No, I mean now.
No,
I'm
no.
not talking about the final.
No. I was saying the last game. No, it was not.
Against Madrid.
It was not.
hurt, man.
It was not.
Nah, he was hurt.
He was not.
You can't take off.
Logic telling you what's
No, but you can't take off De Bruyne, man, if he's not hurt. He was hurt, man. I
He
remember
was
the
not.
commentator I had.
Okay,
No, I think now
we hope Guti was
It's
hurt.
just-
I hope he
We
was
hope
hurt.
because
You
he
see
was not
before,
hurt.
I was not blaming Pep. I was not blaming Pep for the loss. But if De Bruyne was not hurt,
He was not.
then I'm
He
blaming
was-
him.
he was not.
You don't do that, man. De Bruyne is clearly
Is
the
that-
best
is-
player
is-
in the team.
is-
You don't take off
Is
the
your-
best player in
is-
the
is
team.
your- is the closest you can get to a goal is De Bruyne, and if you take him off, you are just decreasing your chances of scoring a goal.
Yeah, but that was crazy, guys.
Hey, that was a crazy match.
That was a fucking crazy
But
match,
85
man.
minutes.
But it was just Camavinga.
85 minutes. We were just chilling.
Yeah, man.
We thought the game was over. We were just chilling.
Yeah, even when who's this? Mendy cleared the ball off the line. I was like,
It's fine. Could have been the third
We just
one.
don't want it to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
3-0 or
3-0,
whatever.
yeah.
Oh.
Uh,
But Madrid, guys. That's why I'm saying
You
that
see,
one
with
for me is
Madrid-
the best
with-
one.
with
Yeah,
Madrid,
that
with
one,
Ma-
guys. 89. Just
Wait.
to rule, the game was finished, bro. It's a semi-final. Man City have already got a foot in the final, plus a quarter of this other one.
the game was over, bro. Like, to be honest, the game was over. The game was over.
I don't think even the script writers script those things. Yeah.
The game was over. Manchester City dominated. Not to say they got more chances than they dominated Real Madrid in the first leg. Totally in the first leg. Then the second leg they dominated up until there was 88 minutes.
Exactly, bro.
And the first time Madrid took the lead, they never let go of the league. In the tie, that was the first time Madrid was ahead in the tie. Then they never let go.
Yeah, true. That was the first
The
time.
first time Madrid was
in the
ahead,
tie.
and then they showed you how you
Then they-
behave
They
when
showed- exactly.
when you're the
Exactly.
lead.
Did you hear that? Yes, truly. Madrid was in the lead for the first time, and they showed,
They showed
us
you which
how
how you
to behave.
protect. Because there's no way you are 4-1 up against a
Just
team.
just behavior, G. Behavior.
How
it's not
you-
even about any other thing.
They showed
or
you
playing
which
football.
if you're
Behavior.
ahead.
Please just learn. If there's something you must learn, it's behavior. This is how you behave. Even tell Messi and his motherfuckers and whoever. That's how you be. Like, who's really boy? That's how you behave when you're the lead. Please.
You don't bottle
You
it.
don't do that.
You don't bottle it,
Nonsense,
and
guys.
then you see if you need to get a red card. You must get that red card if you
No,
need
for
to
sure,
protect that lead.
Yeah.
But you cannot.
That's
the,
how you behave
The thing
when
with
you're
City,
the
they
lead.
want to win football like fair and square, like,
Nah, it doesn't work that
and
way.
it doesn't work like that.
But
because,
how much of this is the Yaya Toure case?
There's no case. I don't. There's nothing as a case, boy.
there
In
is,
terms
man.
of football,
Nah, there is.
there is nothing.
There is.
Do you know?
No, there is.
No, there's.
No.
Yaya
This
Toure
man has
case.
been at Bayern, bro. He didn't do it.
It's probably the
I
anti-Messi
think
case.
it was like 3 semi-finals. Was it 3?
No, it's not even about Messi, bro.
No, I'm saying.
not even about Messi.
I'm saying it's
I
probably.
don't think it's
It's
about
probably
Messi.
an anti-Messi
6
case.
semi-finals.
Because Pep Guardiola, the only time he won the Champions League, he had Messi.
Yeah, I know.
He
The
has
only
never-
time he's never won outside of Messi.
So
for
that's
sure.
what I'm saying, which
Even
is- it's not
Messi
about the-
has only one. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
He's
Gucci.
won one though. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's
Or
probably
two.
the anti-Messi curse because
Yeah.
if you want to say it's a curse, you can probably say anything to say. What I'm saying is
No, but that guy clearly said it in the media.
yeah, but
It's
it's,
different, boys.
No, the
So-
agent.
The agent, he
yeah,
said
it's
it.
urgent. Yeah, but
It's
okay,
different when
okay,
he's saying it.
Okay, so what do you think happened? Do you think in the 88 minutes the curse just?
Yeah, bro.
That's it.
Do you know when Liverpool guys? Do you know when Liverpool won the league? Now in whatever.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Premier
yeah,
League.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a guy who was saying he said there's always what. You can research about it.
At the
At
Copa,
Anfield.
at the Copa,
Exactly.
There's some issues there.
There's some things there.
There's some issues there.
And they removed it that season. And they won.
Okay, I didn't see the thing about removing.
So
but I was saying
Pep-
that there are issues there. At the
Pep
Copa end.
needs to go to the Torre and apologize.
Apologize.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the goat.
With the goat.
So you must go.
Exactly.
So you must go.
You
with
must
this.
go there with the He needs to go there with the goat and apologize.
And beg for forgiveness.
Go for
No,
forgiveness.
okay. No, but I think let's just jump to
But
the
it's
final.
bad, guys. It's
I think
bad. It's
let's
bad,
jump
bad,
to the
bad.
final. Who do you think is going to win the final? Champions League final.
Madrid, man. The only
Because the thing is,
the thing I want Madrid to win.
but
Yo,
the Champions League final
I'm
is not
tired
about.
of Liverpool fans, guys.
Bakhuluma kakhulu.
Aye,
Pay.
See, yesterday for the first time it was quiet. Yesterday,
You could hear pin drop. It was.
you couldn't hear me drop point.
It's like they didn't have WhatsApp because that's where.
Hey, but as Spurs did the thing
Hey, never walk alone. I think yesterday they were walking alone. But they're walking with Son.
They were walking on, boy. But especially they won that game, man.
Spurs should have won that game.
Spurs
But I
should have
think,
won
I
that game.
think,
Damn it.
I think
Should have won
Spurs
that game.
were the only. Because, to be honest, bro, I think Liverpool are the best team in the world right now.
Yeah, they are.
And the closest, if you can just manage to restrict them from winning, that's the best that you can do so far this season. So, and there's only a few teams that can do that. I always thought Conte
Yeah, when
was
you
going
look
to be able
back,
to
you're
do
gonna
that.
be like, they were the best in the world.
And
with the Carabao Cup.
Yeah. and
It
that
is
was,
what it
yeah,
is.
it is what it
Fuck
is. It is what it is. The league is
It's
gone.
sad.
The league is gone.
It's sad, but it is what it is.
The league is gone now. I think we can agree. Is the league gone for Liverpool?
The league is gone.
The league is gone.
Nah, it's gone.
You can come and
City can afford to lose a match, guys. They can afford to lose a match.
they can afford to draw. And how many
They
matches?
can afford to draw.
How many games are left now?
3 games, 4 games.
Come on. For a team that has not lost for so many.
So Pep, please.
And this is just playing the league. It's only the league.
Pep, the only thing you can do right now, please, just win the league. Please, dog. Just win the league.
Just win the league.
And don't like.
Yeah. The last time Liverpool won the league, guys, we found ourselves in a pandemic.
Sure.
An entire pandemic.
Sure. And it was a
Yeah.
pandemic even.
Oh. Bro,
And it was a pandemic.
bro, those niggas,
Ah, it's-
they didn't celebrate their league win in the stadium.
They must not see it.
So still, bro,
They must not see it.
still, 30 years and counting. They haven't celebrated the league at Anfield. Seeing Henderson, no, it was behind closed doors.
It was virtual.
Virtual, boy, virtual Premier
Working from
League.
home.
Virtual Premier League.
It's like these graduations on YouTube. Where they just,
Yeah, bro. They just put your name. Captain, Jordan Henderson.
Captain Henderson, you won the league.
You've won the league.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. Wow.
When they just show your name on the screen.
Not a league trophy in my books.
No, you on the book.
Not a league trophy in my books.
But I think I also think
The League Cup.
no, I also think Madrid will win the Champions League.
Yeah.
Purely,
I wish
purely
Madrid
because
wins the Champions League.
purely
man.
because they are the kings of Europe.
Yeah, and in the finals, man, you know, man, they don't waste time there.
And to be honest,
They deal.
I don't think I didn't picture Madrid in the final. But anyone who's in the final, they're in there to win it. It's like the game. I saw some other posts saying after the first leg of the Champions League in the semi-final, they said Liverpool are one leg. They are one leg from the Champions League final. The only one match. Then I asked myself, everyone is one match away. Even Villarreal are one match away. City are one match away.
Yes.
Just because you child and You see what happened
the
against Good evening. Good evening was.
Good evening was delayed in the second leg.
They only
It's
came
not that
back
they can
because
sustain it for the
yeah,
for
and
19
they only
minutes.
came back because they are a good team. They are the best team in Europe. That's what you could say.
And because that keeper is trash.
Yeah,
Let's just get it out there.
I've never seen
That
such
guy is
bad goalkeeping. I think.
Hey, you know when we're talking about trash, the trash can. You must go and throw that nigga in there, bro.
Oh, you can just put it
Please,
here.
just put it. No, bro. That guy, he chopped the team the first leg. He chopped them again. The second.
That guy,
Aye.
that Villarreal goalkeeper, the first goal, it was a missed kick from Fabinho. You could even see in Fabinho's face that he knew that he didn't get the contact that he needed.
For sure.
But because he
And
just
then
went,
Mane's one is.
the two goals that they scored first, they went in between his legs. Then the third one was not there because he was making it the center. I'm in
turning
trouble.
into a Casemiro.
You want to see TM now?
You must go to Neuer, man. You must go to Manuel Neuer and ask for notes. And
No,
write the notes
no,
down there.
that was just bad goalkeeping. That was bad
So
goalkeeping.
did you see Klopp's press conference?
No, what did he say?
1 year, Klopp.
Did he say
But
the
just
win?
say it first.
What did he say? I didn't say it.
Fuck Klopp, bro. For the first time, it's like, me, I don't want to play like that. Talk about Spurs. That thing is not football. Hey,
That thing.
That's why I don't coach them.
No,
I'm not gonna play that way.
No,
bro.
that
You
thing-
can't say that.
That thing. There's nothing like that in football. You cannot tell people how to beat you. You cannot tell.
You can't.
You can't say. You
Why? Okay. Why is Spurs supposed to go to Anfield and play like Man City?
Like when they are not Man City.
Done. Oh,
You
they're
cannot
playing
tell me-
MSN Royale for heaven's sake.
And it's not
Don't
even
go
royalty.
Costello.
It's not even royalty. It's just.
They're playing MSN Royale.
So what should they do now? They must try.
And Davison Sanchez. Picture yourself watching Davison Sanchez playing like a Laporte.
Ow.
Have you ever seen that in your mind? Come on, guys.
No, that's why I'm saying that.
Oh,
boy,
no, it's not Shalagat.
you cannot tell me how I must play against you.
Conte went there with a plan.
It worked.
Yeah.
That's all.
Worked. So
It worked.
on to the next one. You must
This
also.
thing of where now you want wins today. You just want to win.
You just want on the
Wins.
platter.
Wins.
On the platter.
Oh.
You just want it to
When
be
you
given
just
to you.
wins today.
How?
What are you saying, Muna?
So what do you want to happen?
Oh.
You want Spurs to play the way you are playing so that you can expose them.
Guys, at the end of the day, right? Those people, there is no one who is a robot there or whatever. Liverpool is beatable. You
Yeah.
can't come to me and say they're not beatable. They're
Yeah,
beatable.
and
every strategy that will make you beat them,
You must use it.
You must use it.
if you
For
need to
me,
defend with 10 men at the back
Klopp.
to win, do it.
Conte, you can do that for 10 more games, bro.
And that's what used to
Do
annoy.
it for
That's
10
what
more
used to
games.
annoy all the other managers with Mourinho, because Mourinho doesn't play football according to the book. He plays to win the
He
match.
doesn't. He doesn't.
And on that note,
Mourinho did that shit, man. At Camp Nou, man, 2010.
and
Inter.
on that note, boy, you saw they went to the. I know it's Conference League, but he took them to the Conference League final.
Yeah. Jose, man. Did you see the
Mourinho
passion? He was crying.
Wow.
Oh, man,
And then, do
Jose,
you know what he said in the press conference after? He said, "I'm just glad that I'm glad with this time I qualified for the final. At least I'm going to play it, because if you go to the final, you deserve to play it." He took Spurs to the final
bro.
of the. I think it was the Carabao Cup. I
Yeah,
know it's
it
Carabao
was
Cup,
Carabao, yeah.
but he deserved to play that final at least.
And Spurs are anti-Cubs. Those ones.
Yeah, they.
Anti-success.
They're
Anti-success.
It's like on some United level.
they're
But United is
anti-success.
like that now. You cannot just go from not winning anything to just winning the league and the Champions. It doesn't work like that. You must instill the winning mentality first on the team.
Yeah, for
If
sure.
you have not won a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup, now you want to go for the league and the Champions League. That's
It's just that, hey guys, for me, me, I don't do well building, guys.
I know I don't like the thing of building.
Muna.
you just need to
That shit
win.
takes long, man.
You need
Yeah,
to
I wanna
win. Because it's not winning is not
Come
rocket
here,
science.
suffer.
What I can tell you, Kevin, is that winning is not rocket science. Maybe if you want to win and dominate for a long time, then you need to build. But to build a good team that can win, is not that hard.
But Klopp has signed until 2026. I like Klopp, man.
Yeah.
If I was given Klopp and Pep, I was gonna
Go
take
take Klopp.
But fuck him for what he said. Please. Please, you don't go and say Conte what. You just got your ass kicked, and you should have even gotten a loss. As if it wasn't for that motherfucker there who was busy putting stats. Okay, he was defending, but it was a deflection that Luis Diaz's goal, and then he's out there celebrating like he saved the world. You didn't save the world, motherfucker. You just got your ass kicked at Anfield, and you're still not going to win the league.
And
okay, come on, just carry on.
You see what I
carry on talking.
Liverpool are the best team in the world right now. I will agree. But
what are we going to remember them for?
They are
when
here.
we look back
They are here.
in 5 years, what are we going to remember them for?
They are here.
They must make it count.
They are.
Yo, but I love.
It's not gonna look
They are forgetting that they've
Yo,
only
it's
won.
not going to look good, bro.
They've
At
only
least
won-
if you kept it in the Champions League, yeah.
Liverpool have only won. They've only won one league title in the last 8 years.
Yeah.
As much as they are good right now, and that's
Yeah,
still
but
the
they're having
case.
their period, man. Yeah, they're having their time.
And Manchester City, they've won probably, I don't know,
You
but
must make it count when it's your time.
because the tables
You
are
must
going to
make it count.
10.
That is true.
Because
eh?
the tables are going to
true.
10.
You must make it count.
Hey, the table turns fast.
And they are going
Because
to
for
10.
me, after that Man City loss, I was like, Pep just resigned, dog.
Yeah, because we know that he's going to next year is going to fight for the league.
I mean, what
Yes,
more?
yes.
What more are you gonna do?
What more? Okay, and
Okay, you're at City right now. You're Pep Guardiola. What are you gonna do?
and you got shot by this Madrid.
You wanna say I'll sign Haaland?
And to do what? Apparently they want Pogba.
Pep wants Pogba.
It doesn't make sense.
Doesn't
It
make
looks like it's just news because
Pogba
Pogba
is
will
not
never
a
play for Pep.
player.
And he's okay. I don't want
Pogba.
to but he's and he's black.
Pogba doesn't behave.
And he's black and he comes with
But
that.
there is no
black as
behavior.
well.
Yeah,
There's no behavior.
Yeah, there's no behavior.
there's no discipline.
Oh, look at they're learning behavior. Maybe Pogba will teach them how to behave.
But is that no, you can't sign Pogba
But
for.
we'll see, man. We'll see. Even if Pogba goes there,
But
for
it's
me,
fine,
I'm just like, I'm over him,
yeah.
man. He can go.
He can go.
Guys, I'm tired of Pogba, man.
Because it
Do you remember?
doesn't give him
Okay,
anything.
let's just address this firstly. During the midfielders top 10, whatever,
Yeah.
I didn't put Pogba there, and you all were trashing me on the podcast. Guys, I just looked at it. No, guys, no, it's not there in the Premier League all time.
It's not.
Pogba plays 10 games, bro, per season.
And you cannot.
Or 15 games. He's injured now. He's gone.
And
He was
it's
injured a few weeks ago. Have you ever seen Pogba play for United the full season
And it's
without
dancing,
injuries?
and it's dancing to
Probably the
Amapiano
season
now.
where we were number 2 with Jose Mourinho and he was fucking angry and toxic in the dressing room.
Yeah,
that's
now
what
it's-
Pogba was doing. Bro, Pogba was probably the reason why Mourinho left.
yeah.
And the whole thing was just toxic. He was not greeting Mourinho and all that type of nonsense. You know? That's the only thing Pogba has done for us. And you can't... Pogba, before he left United, it's not like he played for Chelsea and won something.
No,
So I know, guys. He's
No.
not top 10 all time. For
no,
me,
yeah,
no,
no,
he's
no,
not.
no, it's not. He's not.
He doesn't play.
And to
Next
you must,
season,
you must,
you see, he's gonna get fit. Next season, he's gonna get injured again. So
you must play. And as
He's
much
always
as
injured, bro.
you must play most part of the season for us to say you were influential that season.
Ah,
If you just
man.
come in and you can score when you play, but you only play. It's like I love Varane, right?
But I was just-
But
You see, the same with Varane.
he's a good defender,
always
but
injured.
you're injured, so
Oh man, very at least plays.
at least Maguire plays.
He's not always injured, but he plays.
If at least he plays.
He's shit,
So when you're saying,
but he plays.
so when you're saying Maguire Glisilo, you're
No,
saying Glisilo because he plays.
let's talk about it, bro. What good is a player who's always injured? You're just paying him.
You're just paying him. Because
What
it's
good
fine.
is he, man?
When he's there,
He's good, yeah.
when
He's
he's
a
there, he
superstar.
can defend, but
He's
most
a
of the time he's
superstar,
not
but
there.
he's not there. He's not playing. Pogba was injured probably for 4 weeks that time before he came back. And then he comes back, he's injured again. Yeah.
It's like Varane, he's not going to carry
Aye.
injury.
Same with Varane, man. That's the thing.
He plays 2
That's
games
the
and
only
he's injured.
thing I was critical about when Madrid, Man United was signing him.
He's
'Cause I
injury
knew
prone.
he's injury prone. Even
He's
from
injury
Madrid,
prone.
man. It's not even. He didn't start now. From Madrid, he's always has
He's not
injuries.
consistent.
I don't like players who always have injuries, man. We don't enjoy you.
Like you have two,
yeah.
3 good games, then you know who's the photo and you're injured.
You're injured.
So how good is that? But when you
I
play,
don't
you're
like
the
that
best.
thing, man.
But
Same as Ansu Fati.
yeah, let's just hope
And
it
that one
Ansu
is
Fati.
too young, even.
Yeah,
You're
let's
not
hope it's
supposed
just
to be
one.
getting injured
Let's just
every
hope it was
I
one
mean,
injury
I-
because as good as you are, but if you're always
If
injured,
you're always injured, how?
good does it? That doesn't help us with anything.
That's why me, I would always like Ronaldo and Messi, man.
Yeah.
Never injuries. No injuries, bro.
And
None.
As much as
And that time you are the player who's most focused down in the field. They're kicking you and all that thing. You
and
don't
you are
get
not injured.
Even if you are injured, you are showing that hunger to say, I want to go back.
You can never be out for 3 games.
As much as everyone has freedom and to do whatever they like and whatever, and the times we're living in. You know, God injured and you're showing us dancing for piano.
Oh, now you're dancing on my piano now.
What the fuck, bro?
What the fuck? It means you just
Show us videos of you trying to come back at least.
And
but at
fight
least,
for-
bye-bye, Pogba, man.
No, but with United, I think
We'll just...
the only thing we can be hopeful for is that Ten Hag does a good job. And
Yeah, I just want Ten Hag to come in and get rid of those people, man. And the other thing I would like is to see Rashford out of that team.
Do you know-
But it's not gonna happen.
But Rashford,
But no, man,
we saw the game against Chelsea. The game against Chelsea, the only time Rashford put effort was to go and hug Tuchel on the touchline. That's this.
For what?
I've never seen him sprinting like
Tuchel
that.
is not even gonna sign you, bro.
He's not.
It's not
Because you're
even gonna
trash.
sign you.
You're trash.
Imagine
And
why
then-
Tuchel signed Rashford.
And then he played very
Mr.
badly.
MBE.
He went to the bench, and then when the game finished, he sprinted more than he sprinted the whole game,
In the whole game.
to go and hug Tuchel. Even Tuchel himself was surprised. Come on. Come on.
United.
Come on. But let's
I don't even want to talk about them.
Yeah,
because
let's
there's so
just-
much more to talk about.
we don't even deserve to talk
they don't
about
deserve,
them.
man.
Let's talk about
So I
Spurs,
just
bro,
want.
and Arsenal. Let's talk about Spurs and
that's
Arsenal.
tasty. And that's Sheffy's thing.
And Sheffield was saying Guti, the London derby is going to be the decider.
Yeah.
And I always thought that when by the time we get to the London derby,
And do you know
someone
who Arsenal are playing today?
Leeds. But imagine someone taking off
Leeds
points.
is in the relegation battle, guys.
Imagine someone taking points off you and going down to the championship with your points when you need the points and
For sure. Go to the championship with
with
your
your
points.
points. Your points as well.
No, for sure.
It's his point.
Imagine, bro.
It's like what
It's like two
Baraka did.
Arsenals.
It's like what
Baraka
Baraka did
did
to
to
Chiefs. We are fighting for playoffs.
Oh,
and
yeah,
we are taking.
Oh, yeah. I blame Bobby for that shit.
Yeah, Baraka.
Bobby should have paid Baraka, bro.
Baraka. You
You were supposed to pay them.
were supposed to pay
They have
them.
to do something.
Oh,
And what happened?
Oh, guys.
They robbed them.
I think that was the last time I watched football. That was the last time I watched South African football until today. Today I'll probably watch.
No, today we have to go and see
We'll just go to the stadium and say hi.
and see the God of honor.
And do the God of honor, man, for the Sundowns nonsense. But hi, man. That was painful. I remember I was watching the game, man.
I was in
hurt.
Rustenburg, dog, when I watched that
I
game.
was hurt.
I was in Rustenburg.
Were you in the game?
No, the game was not in Rustenburg. I think I was in Rustenburg with Mackenzie. I was there.
Yeah.
And you, as much as
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. No.
No, Chiefs must do better.
Yeah,
Chiefs
so
must
Arsenal,
do better.
Thursday, man. I'm gonna have my popcorns ready, you know.
But
I'm gonna be chilling, you know.
but dog, I'm telling you. Do you see?
I'm ready. London derby. I'm ready.
Do you see how Spurs played against Liverpool because of the tactics and the mindset of the players? Because
Yes.
that boy Kulisevsky is good. Is brilliant.
It's good.
And
It's good.
and
Now let's say it's
and Hobia in the midfield.
Hobia, yeah.
And if
It's
you
a
have
fighter,
Son,
that one,
and Kane, there's
it's a
always a
fighter.
chance. And
Yeah, there is.
early prediction. You see?
Yeah, but guys, Harry Kane is a fucking player. He's one of those that gives me the chills, man. Man.
Harry Kane is
Yeah,
brilliant,
it's
boy.
nice.
Harry
Did you
Kane
see
is
it?
brilliant.
Man, all the time. He gets the ball, he looks across.
Then he passes.
So he doesn't need a lot. He's gonna put it.
Harry Kane can play in the
Harry
midfield.
Kane,
He can't play in the
he
midfield.
plays there. That's what he plays.
He drops in. He plays there.
He's not a striker.
He drops in and then he gives
That's what I'm
Son.
saying. City should go for Harry Kane, not for Haaland.
Not Haaland, not fucking Grealish.
Do you see if City gets Harry Kane? I believe they will win the Champions League.
Also because
Maybe Harry Kane is the goat to sacrifice, you know, and apologize.
yeah, to break the curse.
If I was City, I was going for Harry Kane, bro.
Yeah, and
He
also
fits more in that City team than. Man, imagine
fucking
Harry
Jack
Kane
Grealish.
going back and linking up with De Bruyne and releasing Foden or Sterling or whomever. Yo,
100.
Jehovah.
Okay. Let's just go back for 1 second. 100 million. Jack Grealish comes in when City were winning against Madrid. Then he bottles it. Is that what you want for 100?
No, but no, guys, please. I'm not a Jack fan. I've never been a Grealish fan. I'm not gonna blame him for that, man.
No, but I'm saying
He had chances, man, and he was just unfortunate. What can you do?
No, but we've seen Jack Grealish play, and I don't think Coach Jack
But
Grealish.
he played his best when he come on, guys.
Yes, okay.
Fella, literally Courtois. That ball hit Courtois.
Did you see him as
That ball hit Courtois. Yeah.
No, he didn't hit him. He saved it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It hits the back of his
Yes.
of his boots.
I understand, boy. I
The
understand.
stars, bro.
No, I understand.
That
But
shit was centimeters away from scoring.
if you
Yeah, that's the
you
thing.
absolute.
We're talking about being clinical, very.
So but
Then-
you see.
But I'm not gonna bring his 100 million tag into that conversation
Yes,
in terms
but-
of that game.
yeah, no,
But for the whole season, I agree, man. Trash.
But that game was a result of the whole season.
Okay.
That game was. If you
Yeah,
put
yeah,
someone
yeah.
for 100 million,
Yes.
the reason it didn't influence
Yeah,
the game.
the reason
because-
he didn't even start the game is because
Yes,
of the whole.
yeah, so
he was gonna start the game and probably
so
yes.
we are not
Yes.
surprised that
the whole
he came
season
in,
was building up
to that moment, and we are not surprised
So
that
100
when,
million,
down
what's
the
that,
train,
Sancho?
down the train, 100 million
drain.
down the train.
I was surprised Pep
must-
even approved that.
No, you must
I was
stay
so
away.
surprised.
I think
Because there's
if
no way Pep wants to sign.
if I was a scout, I would say just stay
I
away.
disagree.
Stay away from English players. As far
Okay, yeah.
stay
Except
away.
for Foden.
Okay, I'm saying
I'll
when you
break the bank for Foden.
you break the bank.
For Foden.
Okay, but Foden is a good player.
It's too much, that one.
But if you sign, okay,
That
Declan
one is
Rice.
too much. Rice.
I'd rather
my
eat
offer.
pap.
I'd rather eat pap and chicken.
That's it.
Pap and tutu.
And apparently his price tag is 150.
50.
Come on.
Declan Rice.
It's like what Mshen was saying. There is no player who plays for Aston Villa who is worth 100 million. If
There
they
is-
feel like
no.
he's worth 100 million, they can
No, it's
go,
not.
they can get
And-
relegated with him. It's fine.
And that's a good example, eh?
There is no player who is
Van Dijk
playing.
was not 100 million
Because he's playing for
he's playing for
Southampton.
Southampton, bro.
There is no
You
Southampton player who is
player
worth
who's
100 million. There is no.
It's not happening.
There is no West Ham player who's worth
100
130.
million.
They can keep him if they feel like he's worth 130
They
million.
can keep him.
They can
Go to
keep
the
him.
conference
And
They couldn't even make the final, man.
They
were
got knocked
fucked
out.
because they got kicked.
that Frankfurt team. That stadium was all white. That Frankfurt team
Oh, it
went
was
to
away.
Barcelona and painted Camp Nou. That day
Yeah,
was
they had 30,000, bro. Even charge was applied.
Camp Nou
I
was
understand, Vele. You shouldn't have that.
no. Apparently, because they're saying they want to check what happened. Apparently, some fans, some Barcelona fans sold tickets to their.
Yeah, you can do that.
But
Eh?
you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. Like you should make sure. That's why.
That's one thing
that's
I
why when
realized
you give-
about European football.
Yeah.
Eh? It's so intentional,
Yeah,
man.
you
can't
cannot
be
give
in
you what
Secunda and support Chiefs.
you can't.
You need to support
You
Secunda
can't.
FC.
That is why
If
people.
you're in Naturena, you support Chiefs.
Yes.
If you're in Orlando or whatever, you support Orlando Pirates.
Yes, that's
You
why.
don't go from Vanda and you go to support Sundowns.
Because now you're
don't
going
do
to
that
sell
shit.
tickets
Stay
to.
with their leopards.
Yeah, so that's what they do. That's what
Yeah,
they do.
so that's why they also
That's
sell
what they do.
season tickets.
Yeah, but even me, if I was in Liverpool, I was gonna support Everton.
On the other side of the Merseyside River.
I was gonna walk to the Goodison, man. I was gonna walk to Goodison. But anyways, if
No,
I was
no.
in London, I was gonna, hey,
Anyway,
damn, man.
anyway, so
Anyways.
so what you say? Let's just conclude on that Arsenal.
Oh
team.
yeah, Arsenal, Spurs.
I think Spurs
For me,
winning.
Spurs is
Spurs is winning.
nah. Spurs is going through, man. They
But-
deserve. They have a nice stadium. It's new, you know.
And
They
the
have to
concept.
play in
And I think to be
the
fair,
Champions League.
and to be fair,
Emirates.
concept can challenge for the Champions League. I think Arsenal, if they do qualify for the Champions
Yeah,
League,
they're gonna
they are
get
just
knocked.
going to get Bayern and it's going to
And
be
I saw
another-
Arteta sign the new. Oh yeah,
they're going to get Bayern and they're going to be embarrassed. and-
Embarrassed again, man. We're saving you the
Arsenal-
pin.
Arsenal-
We're saving you
Arsenal-
the pin, Arsenal fans.
Arsenal are good, are building and they're in a good trajectory right now. But going to the Champions League is going to be very harsh for them.
Hey, Arsenal are building.
No.
For what?
Is the Arsenal?
What? They're not gonna win anything with that building thing nonsense, bro.
Is the Arsenal psyche?
You can't tell me that. Hey, see us in 5 years. Come on, come. It's just Emil Smith Rowe, bro. It's just Emil Smith Rowe. That's all. It's not even like Kylian Mbappe or whatever. Camavinga is even better than all of them. He's better than all of them.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Ah man, Madrid is gonna be there. Man, it's Arteta after all, man.
Yeah,
so
it's
this thing
Arteta.
of we are building.
No, it's the Arsenal psyche. You
And
get
I know,
your
man, Arsenal. They're gonna sell Saka. He's the best player there. They're
And
probably gonna sell him.
once
They always do that.
once,
shit.
once the big
Arsenal
teams
always
come
sell-
calling,
They always do
they are
that.
going
Even
to-
Saka will
Even
be.
Chelsea, if they come calling, they're gonna sell it.
they are going to.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And
they're
Saka
looking
will
at
be.
Even menu if they want someone.
Saka will be at a point where he wants to win.
And the
Yeah.
Arsenal were not going to pay that level, and he's going to just
Seems like they're building
switch.
the-
So this thing, I wish Mshefi was here so I can tell him in his face. You're
But
not going anywhere. You're not building for anything. Perhaps you're building for the FA Cup.
Tell him.
Hey, Mshefi, maybe you're building for the FA Cup or Carabao if you want energy or whatever. You're not building for the Premier League, bro. You're not building for Premier League. You're not building for Champions League. You're building for nothing, bro. If you're building for Champions League, you're not building for Bayern to come and kick your ass
Yeah,
again.
you're just.
So come on, man.
Come on.
Just
Come on.
Nah,
Come
man.
on.
Nah,
Come
man.
on.
Yeah, me honestly, I like the Chelsea system.
And-
Just go and buy 2 superstars and,
And
win the
win,
league, man.
and win, and if it breaks down the next
Building for
season,
5 years. Yeah.
if it breaks down next season, so what? You can't buy
Buy another one.
Oh,
Man. Oh.
now he wants to
Hey,
come and
guys,
fix
we live
and
once in this life. Oh, sure, boy. Without winning the league, you'll die. Hey, Chef, this is straight to you, bruh. And all Spurs fans out there. You will die without winning experience. Me, at least, I've experienced a title win. I've experienced a title win. Now we're playing it. Now we're boy. You know,
we've seen it.
we've won the league.
We've seen it.
2013.
We-
We were matured.
The reason
we
why
won it.
the
Yeah?
reason why we're not happy now is because we've seen it. We know what
We've
we
seen
can
it.
do.
We know what we can do.
If
Well, we have
you
seen it.
understand,
We have seen it.
wasn't
Nana.
here.
We have seen it. FA Cup win. That's all you know, bro.
That's all you
That
know.
is that's all you know.
Community shit.
Community shit.
24 hours.
For real, bruh. Aye. So please,
Nah,
please.
fucking hell,
Aye.
man. No,
Harry
fucking
Kane,
hell.
please just go and save us. Save us, man, on Thursday. Just beat them.
No, they will never.
Nah.
No, so
But I've got to say, it's nice, man. The Emirates is nice
Yeah,
in the
it's
Champions League. I'm not gonna lie.
the
But
Emirates.
man,
know,
there's
yeah.
no way they're going, man. There's
Yeah.
no way they're
No,
going.
but the Emirates is not what playing. It's Arsenal players playing in the Emirates. As much as Old Trafford is nice,
Oh,
for the nice,
sure.
but it
It's
doesn't
not
really
Old Trafford
matter. It's
playing.
not Old Trafford playing.
Yeah,
it's fucking
it's
Maguire.
fucking Maguire playing.
It's
bro.
fucking so
Yeah.
European nights at Old Trafford. Wow,
Wow.
we were scared.
Oh?
Rob Holding. in the
Imagine
Champions
Rob
League-
Holding in the
Champions-
Champions League, bro.
Ben
Just
White.
imagine.
Ben White in the Champions League.
The only player who deserves to play in the Champions League is Saka.
It's Saka and maybe Emil Smith Rowe.
Martinelli.
Maybe Odegaard.
Yeah, but you come with Ben White, Mahalis, that man he chose as
And
like
there's this
taking.
other one, what Tavares?
That man
And
is
Lokonga.
playing against them.
Jesus Christ.
He's playing
What's
against
wrong with
them.
those niggas?
Tavares is worse.
Yes, Tavares.
Tavares is
See, now,
worse.
what that guy is?
He's worse.
That guy will probably miss a sitter to save his life. That nigga. Bro, that guy, the chances he misses.
Boy, let me paint. Let me paint you. Let me paint you one scenario that I saw who Tavares was playing against them. Last minute, you remember Benzema and
Just playing last.
you remember Benzema and Mendy in the tunnel when they said I think they said Vinicius was playing against them. They were speaking in French.
For sure, bro.
So
For sure.
I think it was one game. I think it was against Leicester, but one of this game I think Arsenal was throwing. Then they caught a corner in the last minute. I don't know why they're playing it short, but they played it short to Tavares. And then instead of Tavares crossing to the box, what did he do? He kicked
Blasted.
it. No, he didn't even blasted. He passed back the player who was kicking the corner. I mean, that's offside. We know.
It's offside,
Then
sure.
the game ended. Just like that. You must check, boy.
That's all he does, man.
No.
Me, I know him for kicking, blasting it out.
It reminds me
That's
of
all I know.
Palace corner. Remember the Palace corner? Now, these days players take a free kick.
Yeah.
Like they want touches and they want moves.
Yeah, but you
That's
can't do
how
that to the
Palace
corner.
took the corner. Like,
But you can't do that, especially in the tank.
it's already gonna be
Then it's
kicking it like this, and that one is just pressing. Wants to kick it again. It's offside.
It's offside.
Yeah, it's offside.
He touched it, and then
Yeah, for sure.
That's how Paris took a corner.
so that's when I know which was
It's horrible,
better
man.
than
That
us.
shit is horrible. Just don't do that, man.
Yeah, boy. no.
So this whole Arsenal rebuild, chef.
It seems like
Simone.
no.
Simone.
I think the rebuild matters when if you are going to win something. If you're not going to win, you're just building for nothing. Because United
Yeah,
have been
you're building
building
for
for so long.
And when I'm chefy, this thing of having your small boys supporting Arsenal,
It's very wrong.
it's very wrong.
You cannot make
Child abuse. That thing it falls under child abuse.
yours truly.
Did you see those kids?
Yours
Chefy?
truly. Just switch the camera. You can just swing it and see this
Yes,
kid.
yes.
And
Just
see
swing
this,
it.
Just swing it.
Just swing the camera, yours truly,
Just swing the
please.
camera.
And just show us those bright
And then,
futures there.
and then you think these young boys are worthy of playing? Of
They should be supporting Arsenal. Those
Arsenal.
They should they be wearing Arsenal?
No,
Is it fair for them to
no,
wear Arsenal
no.
kit?
No, it's not.
No,
You
guys.
cannot
No,
make
guys.
kids
Oh.
support Arsenal at all costs.
But now you can't have kids being depressed from this age.
Nah,
By the
they
time they're 18, brother, they'll give up on life.
imagine you're 18 and you have no Champions League and
No Premier League, nothing.
nothing.
You just know about FA Cup.
It's fine for you to
No,
support
no.
Arsenal and
Arsenal.
Manchester United because you supported them when they were in top. But
Yes.
the young kids,
The young kids,
leave them
kids
out.
alone.
Leave them out.
Please,
Leave
please,
them
please,
out.
please.
Leave them out.
Stop child abuse.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
close. It's
Just
borderline
stop.
child abuse.
Yeah,
It's borderline child abuse to make kids support Arsenal and support United.
Nah, for sure, man.
No.
For sure. Just truly, when I just tell us who do you think is gonna win the final? I didn't hear you. He said Madrid. I said Madrid.
Ich. Ich.
Who?
You're not sure?
I am not sure.
I agree, because Liverpool is the best team in the world, as Max
Yeah.
was saying. I'll have to agree to that.
I'd like to think they are also winners. That's why.
That's why they're
Oh
there.
yeah, Liverpool is there.
They have that mentality. bro.
The quality will be the difference up front.
Which means you're saying
I
Liverpool.
think Usara, he shouldn't have scored.
Yeah, you wanted
You want
me.
revenge.
Because the Champions League final. Because now
Himself. And
you-
he's
you-
been off.
I'm saying Madrid to lose.
Yeah, he's been
and
nonsense.
even, and even that game against
It's been
Villarreal,
shit.
he was shit.
Yeah,
He was so
Even yesterday against Spurs.
yeah. So the Champions League final, not even in the Champions League or any final, you cannot you cannot be emotional. Because what happens now? You score the first goal. What do you do? Because you're emotional and now you must back up your words. You're always going to do a plan.
Yeah,
that
it's gonna
don't-
be difficult for you, man, to back up those words. Damn
Or
it.
now you
He just put unnecessary pressure on himself.
I love it.
no,
Bro,
but let's
man is gonna pull through and Jota that final.
And
Liverpool.
Diaz, man.
Diaz
Jota can go play. Just Diaz. I learned I'm born alive.
efficient.
I am born.
Efficient.
But I heard some Liverpool fuckers comparing his name. Please.
Fucking hell,
Can I
man.
not see that shit
No,
again?
no,
Trending in the timelines. Ria Cooper.
If
We don't
Di-
want to see that shit on
If
Twitter.
even if Diaz can score, if Diaz can score 20 goals for the next 5 seasons,
years.
you will still be way below Neymar's
Below
level.
Neymar's level,
Even if
boy.
Neymar will retire today,
Today.
and we know that's not possible.
Do you know? You see, Uri, this is why I'm saying
Liverpool
if
is
you
a
have that moment,
You
right?
must use it.
You can stay on that moment forever, man. Liverpool, Neymar will always fall back to that 2015, 2016, 20
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
with MSN. He was playing well there.
It can never be undone. What
It
he's
can never
done.
be
What
undone.
has
And
Diaz
that's the
done?
only thing that Neymar has done if you want to talk about it.
But he can never
he gave
be
people
undone.
so many moments that are like, fuck, man.
But
you
if
know?
I can come and say Diaz, if they
Diaz,
don't win the Champions League this
please.
season,
Out.
then he was just
Out.
playing. Then it's just another,
Out.
probably Sancho.
Yeah, when Luis Diaz.
Luis
They are
Diaz
good.
is good, but
But not Neymar, guys.
we are
not
not
Neymar's
Neymar. We are not Neymar level. Not Neymar level. But let's close, God. Let's close.
Behave.
Eh?
Moral of the story.
Behavior.
Behave.
Behavior.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, we can close.
Yeah, what did you see?
No, I saw about Thierry Henry. They were talking about the best UCL team ever that they've watched, like the best one to ever win it.
I think it's.
And they were,
What did they say?
yeah, they was talking about which one is the best. So I was like, this is interesting.
So you think?
Perhaps we can just say, because I know most people are going to say Barcelona, Madrid.
Yeah.
Which one is the best between those Barcelona ones?
No, boy. I think. No, I think.
Because I know you guys are Barcelona fans.
No, but I think it should be Madrid. The greatest.
No, I'm talking about in all the Barcelona Champions League trophies that you won. Which team was the best? So that will definitely
have won it.
Yeah.
the ones that have won it. So that will be 2009, 2011,
2015.
2015.
2011, dog. 2011, dog. As much as 2011. Dog.
15, guys. You guys forget about 15. Eh?
No, you see,
people argue that was Messi's best season.
it was Rakitic with Iniesta and Suarez and.
But like, when you're looking at that, let's also look at the build-up. How they got into the final.
No. That's
So 2011.
No, I'll take 2011.
But I remember 2015. That's where Messi made Boateng kiss the floor.
And then in the second leg, before the second leg was played, Boateng was already worshipping Messi.
He was.
And that's why he did that. And that's why.
So between 2015 and 2011, for you it's
2011 is the Messi one where he dribbled the whole squad of Madrid.
No.
It's not.
Oh yeah, it is.
It was,
In the semi-finals.
Yeah.
It's the one.
yeah, no, I think.
In the semi-finals, yes.
And then finally the big menu.
Yeah, the
Was
big
that
man,
head?
3-1. Eh? No, it's not the header.
Oh, the
the
header
header
was
is 2009. Yeah, 209. 209 was Thierry Henry, man. Henry was there, man. Fuck.
No, I think I'm saying 2011 because Barcelona was like there was no doubt. Okay, well there was a doubt, but there was more belief. 2015, it's not like there was doubts, but like the teams in the Champions League they're also good. So you also.
But Messi was brilliant,
Yo.
man, in 2015.
It was.
Yo.
I think he was a good team. He was in a good team. Like
So
everyone
for you,
was
it's
pulling
which
their
one?
weight. I think it's 2011. I think it should be 2011.
In
But
terms of the whole team, yeah, but also
2011.
it's just that 2015 it was
It was flawless. It was just
That
flawless.
firepower, bro. No, that fucking firepower, bro. That's what
But
I'm
Messi
talking
scored
about.
that
I
cheap.
mean,
And
for me, ne,
Messi
I'm
scored
not
that
a Barcelona fan, but that firepower, ne, I think it's the greatest ever, man.
Messi scored that cheap.
Have
And,
you ever seen a front two or front three like that?
you know when you score a good goal,
their numbers. Those ones are
but when you score a
I
good
don't
goal
know.
and it's not the end
Guys,
of the game.
Messi was passing Suarez the penalty that season.
Yo!
Suarez, that was shit, man. I hated that shit.
They're
I don't even
competing
want to
against
see that.
Ronaldo.
I don't want to see that nonsense again in football. It's nonsense, disrespectful.
And then
But fuck, man, that was amazing. That was amazing.
and then Ramos tried it when they said it was not a goal because they had changed the rules apparently.
Yeah, that's the season, man. So,
Yo, and you see now it looks and we're still demanding more. But right now, when you look back to that season, we took it for granted, man. We really did.
Because he did say what we won 8 league titles.
And we should not be taken for
And we are
granted.
taking them for
You
granted.
took what?
It's not a demise.
When I was talking about that famous
We won
speech
8 league titles
in 10 years
11 years.
or 11 years,
We take
and
it
you
for
shouldn't
granted.
take that for granted. And it was right.
He was right.
It was
It's not a
right.
demise beforehand.
But the thing
It's
is, you guys, you were too good, man. That's why Madrid's league title in 2012 meant everything.
Yeah, because they were too.
Because yo.
Even the one that we lost against Atletico in 2014, we lost by a draw. It was just.
Yeah.
But fucking hell, man. Let's
So
close.
2011, yeah, I think for me as well, I'll have to go with Barcelona 2011. In terms of Barcelona, G,
Yeah, your Madrid, the Madrid team.
I remember watching that final. Yeah, I was traumatized.
So
I didn't know much about football, but I was traumatized. Damn it.
how?
Yo,
How can you be
that
this
Messi's
good?
goal. Fuck, man. Is it and Villa's goal? Is it Villa's goal?
Let's go.
Nigga just score. Twa. Top corner. It was 2 touches, bro. Two touches.
Good.
Wow. Yeah, we were talking lessons there.
They came the whole match.
The whole game. And Rooney came back with the goal. I was like, yes. But then, yeah, that was, I think, that just rounded up Barcelona's, that was saying, okay, no, this is it. Eh? Like, yeah, this is where we were coming. And then, yeah. So for Madrid ones, which one would you rank the first one? Number 1.
Boy, so I think
Was it? Which season was that? Trying to remember.
I think the Ronaldo one when
The season where Ronaldo.
he scored a hat trick against Bayern and against Atletico.
Atletico.
Yeah.
Consecutive.
And then he moved that celebration when he went there and then
Yeah. Tom was there. Yeah, that season.
That one.
Guys,
that
guys,
one.
we've seen things, eh?
That one. Is that?
No matter, you know, for me, if I was in those stadiums, right, and experience all that live, I mean, I was gonna be like, God, you can take me. I'm ready.
Now,
Dog! That fucking shit was amazing, bro. If you were watching that shit, it was amazing. Niggas scored a hat-trick twice in a row. And it was like,
Consecutively.
against Bayern and Atletico.
Atletico.
I think even Benzema did it, eh?
yeah.
Right now, yeah.
He scored 6
scored a
goals in
hat-trick
2 goals
against-
in 2 games.
He scored a hat-trick against PSG.
I think and he also
And
scored.
then he scored it against Chelsea.
Yeah. Probably not. Yeah.
Was it not a hat-trick? Was it not 2
But
hat-tricks?
but he scored 3
But-
goals in 2 games.
All I know is that Benzema's on 15 now, and I'm scared that he might break Ronaldo's.
And he might be the coach.
I love you, Benzema, but no.
Okay, but
No.
Think about it, bro.
The all-time. Yeah, you see.
Just think about it. Do you think if Madrid win or if there's someone who's going to score, who's going to score, bro?
Vinicius can score.
Yes, Rodrigo. But
But I agree.
who is nailed on to score?
Benzema, man.
Because they'll probably will get a penalty. And then
Guys, the all-time Champions League most goals.
it's Ronaldo.
It's in one season. It's
Se-
Ronaldo with
17.
17.
And
So for me, that's why I'm like the best team. It's that 2014 one. Yeah, the one where Ronaldo at 14 he scored a free kick under the wall. Where? Aliens. We came back with a 4-0 boy. We were not playing that season, eh?
Yeah,
we were not playing.
Yeah.
Ramos scored the late winner. So Ronaldo had 17 goals that season. Benzema, man, just score 1 in the final. Don't score 2 or 3. Don't score 3.
yeah, I know.
But yeah, man, I love Benzema. It's all love, but yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, just don't do it. Just don't do it. So we're not gonna ask about Chelsea, which one was best, because obviously it's 2012.
Yeah, 20.
Obviously.
Man, you can't tell me that shit of last
The thing
season.
is,
I think of last season, man, it was even boring.
There's no luck in football, but yeah, that's the
2012.
but you see the one
Drogba
last
penalty.
season, yeah.
That was a nice penalty, by the way, if you remember.
it wasn't last year, he just played.
Just placed it, man, and against Neuer.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
That's a
hard.
trash play, proper eye. He's not gonna play.
Yeah. So Bayern, which one would you say? 2013 or the recent one? But the recent one was
This one of very good passer, 7 mil.
that's that one. Yeah, but I've seen things. Oh, we've seen things. And Mola signed a new contract. Robben and Ribery. And Mandzukic. But guys, we come from far. And I remember when Madrid played Bayern. Madrid players were celebrating every tackle. Every tackle. I remember Marcelo stripped Robben of the ball. He was like, yes!
Yeah.
And Robben was like, what the fuck is going on?
It's like now.
That's how bad it was to face Bayern, bro. The moment you get Bayern, you were like, the fear, bro. I mean, you are Madrid, you're a big team. You're
But
Barcelona,
you
a big
must
team.
know.
But you're
No.
still scared.
I know.
You know, those are the Germans, man.
If Bayern have that good eye, you like to yourself.
If Bayern once they're on top of you,
Bro, if
they
you're
never
not afraid,
get
you're
it.
lying.
You
Yeah.
like to yourself.
It's like Liverpool now. It's like if Liverpool got those chances that City got against Madrid, that score will never different story.
yeah.
They will never let once they have the net.
So Liverpool can behave.
they know.
I'm sure they have 6 Champions League.
They have 6 Champions League. Yeah.
That's why.
City have none. So yeah, we'll close it with that. City fans, you still have 0 Champions Leagues.
Only
And
18 of you.
yeah, we continue to live this life that God gave us. City is still 0
Arsenal,
Champions League. Arsenal still 0 Champions League. Spurs still 0 trophies.
at all.
No trophies at all.
You know what I
Those motherfuckers last won in 2008, bro. They last won a trophy in 2008, and that was the Carabao.
you.
So I'm sure that one I can give it to you.
I saw someone.
At least you're better than Spurs.
I saw a post saying, I think there were Hurricane goals saying, Hurricane has so many goals in so many games, and that's and then the post was saying, I don't know how to describe him. And then someone just said, someone just said that he's toughness.
Oh yeah, wait, bro.
No, but it's fine. I know it's fine. It's fine. I think we can close it. I think we can close it.
We're done.
It's been a good one, and
It's been a great one.
I think what.
Hi guys, it
what-
was long. Man. I miss talking about football. You can see, man. Yo,
Yeah,
damn
I
it.
know. And we're 10 subscribers away from 100, a big 100. So
Please,
if you have not
like,
subscribed, if you have not subscribed, please do.
comment.
We need
If you comment, I would really like that. I would really like to talk shit there on the comments. Eh?
Tell us you're talking shit.
Yeah, I wanna fuck off Chelsea fans and fuck off Liverpool fans.
So, okay, no, I'll hold it like this
City fans can
so that I
rest.
don't jinx it. But Liverpool are going for the quadruple. Let's see. Episode 26, Fulltime Footy, the boys are signing out. But Sobuya Footy, Danko. Is it raining?